If you appreciate straightforward content and find value in how I deliver information, I would be truly grateful if you could show your support. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and enable notifications by ringing the bell. This way, you'll always stay informed about the best opportunities. Additionally, your honest opinions in the comments are essential to contribute to the growth and enrichment of our community. You already know what we're going to talk about today, none other than Kaspa. So, without wasting any more time, let's get straight to the point. Looking at the overall market right now, we're seeing a lot of red across the board. This is no longer a big surprise for any of us at this moment, but let's take a closer look to understand what's really happening. What is the driving factor behind this widespread drop we're witnessing? If you enjoy these daily updates, hit the like button, and let's continue. Looking at Kaspa, it has dropped about 6.1% over the past 24 hours. Looking at the weekly period, it's still in decline. We know that even with the significant rise in the last 2 to 3 weeks, Kaspa remains one of the few coins still in the red, down approximately 6.1% over the monthly period. Once we open the charts, everything will make more sense. Again, if you like these updates, give it a thumbs up. Looking at the price, it's 15.15, a drop of 6.2% against the dollar, and a drop of about 2.7% against Bitcoin. The market cap is around $3.77 billion, nearly $3.8 billion, and the trading volume over the past 24 hours is approximately $71.1 million. Before we continue, as always, a quick disclaimer: nothing on this channel is financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence when investing in cryptocurrencies. Let's start by analyzing what's happening with Bitcoin's dominance index, as this tells us everything we need to know about what's really going on. This is a very important tool to master, as it can take us far. Once again, a special thanks to everyone who's been here from the beginning and who, over the last 12 months, has told me they've learned a lot from me. I appreciate that and try to share the knowledge I've gained and the mistakes I've made over the past 8 years in this wild market, which many believe is no longer as wild, a debatable point. I think helping others is more than I can ask for. Looking at the dominance index, we saw an increase right after Bitcoin had a significant drop. And again, this was a big drop, not a small move. We saw Bitcoin fall about 6% today, which may be the result of too many people becoming overly bullish, something I've been discussing for a while. Literally, watch my updates from the last 24 to 48 hours, where I said that as more people become extremely bullish, large investors will step in to shake out the weaker ones. And that's exactly what we saw. Additionally, there are global factors to consider. Bitcoin dropped again, which will impact the entire market. This is clearly seen over the last 24 hours. In terms of Kaspa, it has shown a sluggishness that, frankly, we haven't seen before. To be honest, it's been almost 2 months since Kaspa's price managed to break through our resistance. Speaking of that resistance, while it is very crucial, it has been very difficult to break. This raises the question, what's really going on? I've already speculated that perhaps there are large investors keeping Kaspa's price down on purpose. Some people think that's not possible, but believe me, it is a possibility. These big investors can do whatever they want if they really set their minds to it. Looking at Kaspa's price, it's no surprise that it reacts to Bitcoin's drop. Bitcoin fell 6%, and that certainly doesn't help Kaspa's price, especially when it's already underperforming. In fact, it dropped to 13.9 when Bitcoin retested and nearly returned to the September 6 level. While the broader market has shown recovery, with many coins rising by double digits, that hasn't been the case for Kaspa. After retesting this key resistance just 3 days ago, Kaspa's price has dropped 20%. If you've watched one of my recent updates, I already indicated that if Bitcoin made this move, we could expect these prices. So, to me, it's not a big surprise. Kaspa dropped to this point, and if you had buy orders set, you could have captured an 8% gain almost instantly. Let me know in the comments if you did. It is extremely important for Kaspa's price to stay between the 78.6% or 61.8% levels. To move back above this resistance, we would need about a 14% increase, which would require Bitcoin to also reach that level. It's going to be interesting to see how Kaspa reacts, but we're already nearing 2 months of consolidation below this resistance, without closing above it. I know a lot of people in the Kaspa community are frustrated, but this is part of reality. There was a time when Kaspa was outperforming the broader market, while many coins that are rising now were doing nothing. This is part of the cycle. I still believe Kaspa will retest its all-time highs based on community momentum and the hype factor, as well as major developments. However, there are other factors, such as liquidity, that remain an issue. It's still unclear why major centralized exchanges haven't listed Kaspa yet. Thank you very much for your participation. I truly hope you enjoyed all the content. Leave your like, as it helps a lot with a simple gesture. I hope to see you in the next video. A big kiss, until next time.